Today on the channel, from the Marvel Legends Stiltman Build-A-Figure wave, Peter B. Parker. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel as we continue our unboxing today with Peter B. Parker into the Spiderverse Stiltman wave from Marvel Legends. And for all your Marvel Legends needs, make sure you hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. Peter B. Parker, once again, another Into the Spider-Verse character, an oddball character. Kind of older Spider-Man, I guess what you'd call him, older Peter Parker, aged up. My kids absolutely love Peter B. Parker. They love the movie, like I said. I have nothing against the movie. I thought it was pretty good. It's not something I'm going to watch on repeat and over, but for what it was, I liked the movie. I thought it was good. And Peter B. Parker really was a scene stealer in that one. As an older, middle-aged, maybe, Spider-Man that's kind of got one foot out of the game and one foot in it. I don't know, that's my best description of the movie, but this figure is really neat. A quirky figure, a lot of quirky figures in this set, the Frogmans of the world, this one. And we got people picking this thing up that normally don't pick up Marvel Legends. Our old pal, that old outlaw, Waylon Jennings, figure hunter extraordinaire, he actually picked one of these up. He doesn't collect Marvel Legends, but he loved the looks of this figure and all that kind of fun stuff, so he picked it up. So there's people that are crossing over with this line and picking this up. My kids, I could see them wanting, the Spider Pig and Miles Morales out of this. If they were out in the stores picking this up, so there's definitely crossovers for these figures for people that don't normally collect Marvel Legends. And Hasbro has to absolutely love that. Anytime they get new people buying their products, hopefully they convert them to collecting the whole line. And away it goes. They're like you and me and collecting all kinds of stuff. So we'll see where that all goes. But we're going to do it like we normally do it. We're going to talk about the packaging, talk about the box, all that fun stuff. Then we're going to open it up and we're going to take a look at that and we'll wrap it all up in a nice bow at the very end. So there you go. So let's take a look at Peter B. Parker. Into the Spider-Verse graphics down there below. You got his name down there in the red band across the bottom with the Hasbro logo. Marvel Legends up at the top. Stiltman Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure wave at the very top. On the opposite side, some legal fun 4 and up. Don't be giving these to 3-year-olds. And then you got the glamour shot there in the plastic. You got Peter B. Parker in his coat, extra head. You got the Stiltman head. You got a couple extra hands. A lot of accessories with this one. And you also got a drink, which is pretty cool, I think. Drink, think, I'm a rhyming machine. Strutting and strolling, rocking and rolling. There it is, Peter B. Parker on the side. And same photo on the other side. Getting all the money out of that glamour shot you can. Spider-Verse logo up top. Legal fun down below. Let's see, does this really say anything we care about? It really doesn't. It's got Australian Consumer Service on here. And then New Zealand. Those are the first two listed. For our Australian fans, we got some out there. Represent Australia. One of these days, I don't really like to travel. This is a little off story. I'm not a really traveler. I traveled for my job for a lot of years throughout the Midwest. I'd rather lay on my couch and watch it on TV. That's just me. I'm not a world traveler. But there's a few places I'd like to go in the world, and Australia is one of those places. So one of these days, I'm going to head to Australia. I'm going to send the message out, and I'm going to look for one of you good brothers out there, maybe Scotty Boy Down Under or one of you guys. Take me on a tour. Take me on a tour of Australia. I don't want to learn things. I just want to say, hey, show up here, and then I'm going to take you to some places. That's what I want. Maybe I'll take the wife and kids. Probably have to. But I need a tour guide to Australia. Take me around to some figure hunting spots. Take me to some scenes I need to see. Hey, I'll buy your meals. I'll pay your gas. You just cart me around. Show me what I need to see and get it done. So one of these days I'm headed to Australia. And watch out. It'll be a down under takeover from the kid from Iowa. So where were we? Got a little off rant about Australia. I need to go there, though. There's the back of the package. Look at that. There he is. Little description to the side, we'll read that. You got Stiltman Build-A-Figure and the how-to instructions down there. And then you got the whole rest of the line down there, and then the legal fun down at the bottom. Let's read the back, what it says about old Peter B. Parker. Peter Parker mentors Miles Morales, an all-new Spider-Man, to understand the importance of power and responsibility. Try to live my life that way as well, via power and responsibility. You just got to know what you're doing out there. So that's it. Let's open him up. Let's see what's going on with this Peter Parker figure. Very cool figure. I believe 2 per case is what I'm seeing out there. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. Got the blue in there. See you later. Like I said, a lot of accessories here. Very cool. There it is, plastic prison. Got the Stiltman head. Got the drink. The extra head. The body. There you go. And there you go. See you later. Get out of here. So we won't talk about the Spider-Man hands. He's got the regular... Whoa, let me throw him around a little bit. He's got the regular human hands, we'll call it, on him. And then he's got 2 sets of Spider-Man-esque hands. So you can mix it up, change it around, do what you want to do. I think that's a cool little touch. And we got the Stiltman head. And there's something about this Stiltman plastic they've used on this character that gives just a little touch of stickiness. I don't really understand... like I've said before, that is something in bygone era of the early 2000s. We saw a lot of that, but we're seeing it with this plastic. So something about that gray, that's just a note there. But there he is, Stiltman head. We'll build him at the end. Then we got Peter Parker's extra head. Got this little Spider-Man cowl up top, mask lifted up. I think that's a nice touch. I always love it when we get extra heads. Extra hands, meh, I can take it or leave it for the most part, but extra heads, all about it. Because sometimes people like me, we need extra heads. It means we need extra bodies. So we get a build. So this is a tall, lanky character. Very small head. You got very small legs. Toothpick-esque. Not as small as the Miles Morales, but very small legs on here using that pinless joint system. Very tight. These legs on these pinless joint ones are very tight. Very hard to move. Boy, and that double jointedness is very hard to get moving on this one. I don't want to break it. I'm so scared with these little legs I'm going to break them, but I don't know. You look, he's got the Spider-Man costume underneath. Nothing on the arms. Once again, I wouldn't mind having, maybe this goes to Marvel and Hasbro being really smart. They'll have another Peter B. Parker in the full-on regalia one of these days. You take this jacket off, you could, but then you have the arms from the jacket on there. It's not all one piece, it's separate. So really no reason to ever take this off. It would look really weird. But it gets the point across. He's got different shoes, which is a cool feature. You got 1 boot and 1 shoe. That's from the movie, if you guys remember. Also note his left hand is extra big grip, so that's a brand new hand for him. That holds the drink, so we'll show that here in a second. But not terrible. He's got a big trench coat. A very cool figure, another quirky figure. This line is about quirkiness. It definitely is a quirky line. A little bit for everybody. For some of the diehards that really love the quirkiness of the Frogmans, for people like me, you got the characters from the movie, you got an updated Prowler. There's a few things that really bring people into this line, into this set, I think. Pop his head off, pops off really good. It's got a very weird... Let's see how that looks. Very weird peg hole in here where it doesn't move a ton. It's almost like it's fused in, so there's not a lot of range of motion in mine. I probably have to heat it up with a hairdryer or some hot water to get some more movement out of it. There he is with the other head. To me, I'll probably use the other one. I do appreciate them giving us this one, but I like the other one a little bit better. Let's see if he fits on a ringside stand. I don't know if he will. Yeah, nope, he's not fitting. He's got just a different mold to him. I guess you could probably get that boot in. Yeah, you can. If you work on it and you play with it a little bit, you could get the boot pinhole into the ringside collectible stand if you really needed to. So there you go. That does work if that's your thing. But all in all, very cool. You could almost... Nope, can't. I was going to say you could almost squeeze the jacket together to hide the Spider-Man outfit. That wasn't the case, though. He does got a very weird body style, but I guess he did. He was kind of like the, I don't know, middle-aged guy body style. Just a very weird torso, very long, kind of a bit of a belly on him, of course. But interesting figure, interesting character. I don't know if we'll get a whole lot of reuse out of this one. I don't know if they'll make somebody else. Maybe there's another character in the Marvel Universe that could use this type of body style. There's got to be somebody. It's a huge universe. But I like the one-offness of it. The different shoes, the drink, the new hand, the different head sculpts, the jacket. It's a pretty solid figure as well. So this line continues to be really above and beyond expectations, and that's a good thing. We want that more often than not. In I don't care if we're talking Marvel Legends, Transformers, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, He-Man, NECA Ninja Turtles. Anytime we're blown away and we like something more than we thought, that is a win in my book. And that's how I feel about this one as well. So a solid figure. Better than expected. We'll see what happens in the future. A few little quirks to it, but there's always a quirk with about every single figure as he falls over. So there you go. So there he is, Peter B. Parker from Into the Spider-Verse. So there you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this Marvel Legends Into the Spider-Verse Stiltman Build-A-Figure Wave unboxing. If you did, hit the old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave me your comments on the figures from this wave. And until next time, for the whole Marvel Legends crew, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.